Hi everyone, welcome to Weekend Project. This is Laura Lynn of the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. We're working on block number 8 of our 9-block series. If you wanted to follow along or catch up, it is this booklet right here. If I get the right page here. There we go. 100 blocks, summer 2016 series. I just picked it up at the beginning of the summer and had this great idea to, well, my niece's birthday is August 1st. So I had a great idea to try and make her a quilt with our little block sections of having fun on the weekend. And this is what I came up with. So this is block 8, okay? So this one has a little bit of half square triangles, okay? I've already done 2 of the blocks already. And 3 of the ones that needed to be paper pieced. Now we've been paper piecing before. We know this. We got this. Just take the time to measure. Don't be stingy with your fabric. And you'll get it done, okay? So I'm going to finish off the other 2 triangle sets that are right here, right up here in the corner. The blue and the orange and the green and the red. And that's what I'm going to make. 2 more of those, okay? And then 1 more of the one that's the yellow and the white, okay? So first off, we'll take to the half square triangle. We cut Mr. Nomi here. Change my stitches back to the way it needed to be. Alright, so just line up your blocks the way they need to go. Okay. And then fold them on themselves. Line them up the best you can. Maneuver. See how it's really busy at that intersection? Okay, there's like 4 pieces of fabric trying to hog for that intersection. Just flip them back and forth like a little flip-flop. So they're not all hanging out on the one side. Okay, and then sew down. Hit the wrong button. Surprise! Come on. Okay, so do that. Place it with the next 2. And don't worry about all those little ears or tails or whatever everybody else calls them. You can clip them all off afterwards. Okay, so then that one goes into the center, and then this one goes into the center. Okay. Like I said, you do it any way, have it come down from the 2 fabrics to the 4 fabrics crossover, or whichever way you like. Just make sure it's a nice clean intersection there. And then you take those 2 and you sew them together. Okay? And that creates that corner section of this block, and you needed 4 of them of 4 different colors. Okay? That's 1 block done. I got 1 more to make. And then 1 more of the paper piecing. I left it just so we could do a little quick review and show how the paper piecing was. See? There's another one. Okay? And we'll do 1 more. Because that's what we got to do. Alright. There. That goes there. And that goes there. And I am one of those crazy people that does talk to myself just to sort things out. Sometimes I get the best answers that way. I'm talking and asking questions to me. Okay, so that is block number 4. All complete, almost. Getting there. We are getting there. Okay. Don't forget to flip-flop, so your busy intersections there. Alright, that is number 4. Alright. And then I chose the same black fabric that was on the bottom of the one last week for where the water in the boat was going to sit is right here. It's a different textured black. You probably can't see it up on the camera, but it'll add to the overall part of the quilt. So it's all tying it together. So pinning it correctly. So when flipped, this purple covers this square, this triangle square right there. Okay, so you're going to sew down that line. That's really the hardest part to do, is pinning the fabric to the back and sewing on the front. That's, if you can get your mind wrapped around that part, you got paper piecing. And with this 9 block section or projects, let me tell you, I've had a lot of fun and a lot of learning about paper pizza. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just trim this up. Okay, so because we want that white section, we don't need that white section because that's supposed to go for the yellow. So we're just going to flip this over and do a little trim like we were doing, using that 1/4 seam on your ruler, lining your stitches up, and then giving yourself a 1/4 seam and trimming. Okay, and now you're going to take that and flip, and then you're going to trim around those. Okay, nice and pretty like. All right. I am so excited to get this all together and on the long arm. Get it all quilted up. Oh, I did. Okay. I was going to say, did I not get myself enough room? Was I being stingy with the fabric? Okay. And then those pieces go in the crafty bin. See, there's another one. Oops. Put this right in there. Okay. So there's the 4. All done and ready to go. Okay, so now as putting these blocks together, it looks like just grab one of these and one of those and one of these and put it the way it's supposed to be. So black tips out, okay, and the white in there, okay. So just line that up. All right. This one, with the black out to the outer corner. Okay. Okay, now this one should be one of these, because it's a side unit, the center square, and then another one of these, but making sure that you are following, because it's almost got like a little pinwheel right in the center, right? See right down there? It's got that little pinwheel. Make sure you're placing it in the right order. You don't want 2 one way and 1 another or something crazy like that. Been there, done that. So we're going to sew these 2 together. Okay. And for that sailboat, smooth sailing, the one I did last week, I'm saving to put those buttons on. I'm going to save it until after it's all been long armed, and then I'll hand stitch those buttons on. I don't want it to run into the machine at all, so I was thinking about that after the fact. I mean, if I was machine quilting, it'd be a totally different idea. Or just tying it together, or just doing some hand stitching for it to be together. But since it's going to be on the big machine, I got lots of work to do on it. So, okay, there's our middle section. Okay. We can take that right now and lining up your spin from the top and your bottom, your middle square there. Make sure you put those seams where they're supposed to be. Alright? If you need to pop a pin, then do so. There we go. Make sure they're lined up. Let's get a little bulky in sections, but like I said, try and flip-flop those seams so the intersection is not so busy like when we're here. I'm just going to try and split them side by side. Okay, perfect. Alright, we just have the bottom part. And then we're done. Look, number 8. This is coming along. I am telling you, I've had so much fun. So much fun. I know, that's the pun. Alright, so now these 2, and making sure I want my little turn to be in the correct direction. So maybe be there. And then these 2 on either side. I try and put a light and a light opposite each other, and then the 2 kind of darker shades next to each other as well. Corner out for dark, corner out for dark, and I think that is it. All the darks meet into the centers. Yep, okay. So this side, And don't be afraid to just keep things going over things in your mind to make sure you have it right. There's a lot of work and effort that goes into this stuff. And you know, just try to make sure you're doing it right. And if you're confused, stop. Walk away. Take the dog for a walk. Play in the yard. Have a piece of fruit. You know? It's like, wait a second. Did I screw that up? It's like, we're not supposed to be beside each other. No. It's all good. It's all good. Take the time. You need more time to do it, then take the time. You know how you work best. If you need help, text me. Message me. I'm on Facebook. I'll gladly help. Help anytime. Send you short videos. Chat your face off. That would get some of those two together. You can't get rid of me once you get me. Alright. Serious business here. Come on now. Line those up, those little seams. We are almost there. We're so much there. Now I'm excited at this block 8. Wait till you see block 9. And there, my sewing peoples, is Spind Chimes block number 8. Spinning. I love this one. It's actually really pretty. I really like it, especially that light purple right in the center there. So thank you very much for sticking around, watching block number 8, and hopefully 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're looking forward to block number 9. So I will see you next week for block number 9, which is another sailboat, but a different type of sailboat. I thought I dog-eared it. Oh, I did. Okay. It's called At Sea. That one right there. Okay? And I'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tell all your homies.